Hi, it's me, Granny. Once upon a time in the kingdom of Eldoria, nestled amidst lush forest and rolling hills, there lived a prince named Charles. Prince Charles was the beloved son of King Michael, renowned for his kindness and his fervent passion for hunting. Your Majesty, Prince Charles began respectfully as he approached King Michael in the throne room. I seek your permission to embark on a hunting expedition. King Michael regarded his son with a measured gaze, his expression thoughtful.
"Oh, Charles, my dear boy,"
he replied with a hint of amusement.
"Another hunting excursion, I presume."
Yes, Your Majesty, the prince replied, his tone earnest. The forest beckons and I long to test my skills once more. The king's lips curved in a gentle smile.
"Very well, Charles,"
he acquiesced, his voice warm with paternal affection.
"But remember, with great privilege comes great responsibility. Hunt with respect for the creatures of the forest and with reverence for the balance of nature."
I shall, Prince Charles assured him, bowing respectfully. Thank you for your wisdom and guidance, Your Majesty.
"Go then, my son,"
King Michael said, extending his hand in a gesture of blessing.
"May your hunt be successful and may you return to us safely."
Thank you, Your Majesty, the prince replied, his heart filled with gratitude. With a final bow to his father, he turned and made his way out of throne, ready to embark on his journey with the king's blessing. Prince Charles would often escape the confines of the royal palace to indulge in his favorite pastime, hunting deer in the dense woods surrounding the kingdom, with his trusted bow and arrow in hand.
"Prepare the horses and gather the hunting gear,"
Prince Charles commanded, his voice firm yet tinged with excitement.
"We embark on a hunting expedition at first light."
Yes, Your Highness, replied the head servant, bowing deeply.
"We may be in the woods for some time."
As you wish, Your Highness, the servant acknowledged, hurrying off to carry out his orders. He would venture into the wilderness accompanied by his loyal servants. The prince's hunts were not merely for sport. He relished the thrill of the chase and the camaraderie of his companions. Yet his greatest joy came from the succulent meat of the deer, roasted perfection by the castle's chefs. One fateful day, as Prince Charles and his entourage trekked through the forest in search of prey, they stumbled upon a magnificent stag. "Look there!" Prince Charles exclaimed in a harsh tone, his eyes alight with excitement as he pointed ahead. "A magnificent stag." "Indeed, Your Highness," one of his servants whispered in awe, their gaze following the prince's outstretched arm. "A splendid specimen, to be sure. Prepare my bow and arrow," the prince instructed, his voice barely above a whisper. "We must move swiftly if we are to catch it." "Yes, Your Highness," another servant replied, reaching from the prince's hunting equipment with practiced efficiency. With precision and skill, the prince let loose his arrow, striking the deer's flank. But instead of collapsing to the ground, the wounded creature bolted deeper into the woods, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. Driven by a mixture of determination and curiosity, Prince Charles pursued the injured deer, his heart pounding with anticipation as he finally caught up to his quarry. He was met with a sight that would forever change him. It's the deer." Prince Charles' voice tinged with awe. "But there's something different about it." "What do you mean, Your Highness?" another servant asked, leaning in closer to catch a glimpse. And then they saw it too. The wounded deer surrounded by her young fawns, their innocence and vulnerability laid bare for all to see. It's a mother," the prince whispered, his eyes widening in realization. "She's protecting her young." In that moment, Prince Charles felt a surge of empathy wash over him, displacing the thrill of the hunt with a newfound sense of compassion. "We mustn't harm her," he declared, his voice firm yet filled with conviction. "Not when she's caring for her offspring." The servants exchanged glances, their expressions mirroring the prince's newfound resolve. "Of course, Your Highness," one of them replied, nodding in agreement. "We shall respect her wishes and leave her be." "We must help her," he declared. "Fetch the bandages and the healing herbs from our supplies." The servants nodded in agreement, eager to assist their prince in any way they could. With gentle hands, they began to tend to the door's wound, carefully cleaning and dressing it with practiced precision. As the servants worked, the wounded deer watched them with weary eyes, her trust slowly beginning to blossom under their gentle ministration. "We have done all we can for her," one of the servants remarked, stepping back to admire their handiwork. Prince Charles nodded in agreement, a sense of satisfaction washing over him as he beheld the doe and her fawns, safe and sound once more.
"Let us leave them in peace,"
he said softly, his voice tinged with reverence.
"and may they thrive in the embrace of the forest."
With a final glance at the deer and her young, Prince Charles turned and led his servants away, their hearts lightened by the knowledge that they had done a good deed that day. And as they made their way back to the castle, the prince knew that he had found a new purpose in the wilderness, not as a hunter but as a protector of all creatures, great and small. Dear viewers, if you like my stories, stay connected with me by like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.